Virgo, the person on your mind this week, how do they feel? What are their intentions? What are their actions? This will not resonate with everyone. Take what does, leave the rest, switch the rules if you have to. The shoe doesn't fit, don't force it. If it's too confusing, it's just not your reading. All right, some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius. We also have Cancer, another Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. I feel like this person wants to go towards you, Virgo. I feel like they're being very patient with you. Some of you are in a commitment with that 10 of Pentacles. You may be married, you may be in a serious commitment, or they want to further this commitment in some way. I feel like this patient. Some of you may be a nurse, a doctor, you may work at a hospital, you may have patients of some sort. Um, some of you are dealing with someone who's very patient, literally with that temperance. This is someone who wants to be civil with you. They want to respect you. They don't want to force anything. They want you to be happy. They want this is someone who feels very peaceful with you. They feel very good. They feel in general, they just feel very content, okay? What are their intentions with you? What is this person's intentions? Before I go there, somebody could have like a husky here, like is that what they're called? Those dogs that look like wolves. That's not for everyone. That's very specific. Maybe confirmation for you if that is if you do have a husky or that type of wolf looking dog. Someone's nickname could be Wolf or something about wolves or dogs in general. Intentions with you. We have the Page of Swords. Why are the intentions Page of Swords? This person loves your mind, Virgo. They love how you think, how you analyze things. They love how you converse with them. They love talking to you. There's definitely a lot of like intellectual stimulation when it comes to you. Tell me about the Page of Swords. Why is the Page of Swords the intentions? We have the Four Wands. This is someone who's very curious. Could be literally some of you could be planning a marriage, or this person sees marriage with you. With that Four of Wands, someone here is thinking about proposing, or they've been kind of fantasizing, or they've been thinking about what it would be like to propose. With this person say yes? Not saying you're there yet. Maybe this is more for a future, but I really do feel like this is someone who has been thinking about that, about marriage with you, about what a life would be like with you. I feel like you're with someone who wants to also protect you, Virgo, someone who's very, very caring and very aware of your feelings, of any subtle change in your energy. I feel like this is someone who's very aware of you, of everything, the energy you're giving to them. What actions are they taking towards you, Virgo? This is such a beautiful reading. What actions are they taking towards you, Virgo? We have the Hangman. Some of you could be dealing with the Pisces. Tell me about the Hangman. The Three of Cups. I feel like this person is waiting for you. They may be waiting for you to get back to them. You may have left them on red. You may not be responding. Maybe you're busy. Maybe, I'm reading on someone who could be at work and they're not responding. It doesn't have to be, so severe. I feel like they're waiting for you to confirm some type of plan or some type of Three of Cups is a celebration. I feel like the ball is your court, Virgo. I'm not saying you have like I don't want to say like full control because that's not the word I'm like feeling. It's more of like it's kind of going by what you want. Like this person, I feel like they're very unconditional towards you. So you get to decide. Like if you like this, we're gonna do that. If you want to go there, we're gonna go there. Like whatever you want. I don't know why I'm hearing my queen, my love. Um, this is such beautiful energy. How do you feel about them, Virgo? How do you feel about them? How does the Virgo feel about this person? Let's just take this one. King of Cups. You do feel like they're very emotionally mature. You do feel like they're very stable. Some of you, again, strong water energy. What is the conflict, if any, in this connection? Is there any conflict? What's going on? What is the conflict? We have sweet happiness, Eight of Wands, Judgment, and the Six of Pentacles. Virgo, I feel like this could be your energy. I feel like sometimes you question things. I feel like you have. The question is, is making a decision. Is this my person? Do I want happiness with this person? Can I have happiness with this person? Is this the end all be all? I feel like someone starts to have doubts. I kind of feel like it's the Virgo. There could also be a child here. I'm not saying that's conflict, but someone is a bit hesitant because maybe someone has a child or maybe wants a child. Maybe you guys are kind of clashing if you want children. Very specific, not for everyone. But I'm seeing like a decision needs to be made. I feel like Virgo, it's not that you're not in it, but I do feel like there's a hesitancy on your end. What are you afraid of? Eight of Cups. I think Virgo, deep down, you're afraid that this person may leave you or there could be an ending of some sort. There's an energy of like, maybe it's safer to for you to leave because you don't want this person to leave you. It could be like a safety mechanism. This could have to do with your past, things that you've been through. It could be with this person. Maybe this is not the first time you're with this person. Maybe you've went through hiccups with this person. I do see this a lot of unconditional love in regards to how they're going about it with you. I see you more like, I feel like you kind of go back and forth. I need to leave this. Should I leave this? Maybe you already left this. Maybe um give me more. Give me one more for the Virgo. Ace of Pentacles. For some of you, there could be some type of monetary issues. Finances could play a big factor. Um, Getting another strong earth sign, another Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Some of you are questioning, this is outside of this connection, if you should leave your job. Maybe you're changing careers, maybe you're starting a new job and there's a hesitancy or there's frustrations or there's things around you that are influencing this connection and the stability you can have with them. Some of you wonder, can this person provide for me the way I need them to? Not saying you're materialistic. Some of you, you don't need another person to provide for you, but some of you are, these are questions you have and these are things that you're wondering. And I feel like Virgo, you may just get into your head and you may just want to leave this behind. Or for some of you, very specific, there could be a work situation. Maybe you were offered a job very far and you're wondering, can I bring this person with me? Can I go to that place? Can this work? Can this long distance work? That's very specific. That's not for everyone. Let's get what's the tea. This is just extra confirmation. This will not resonate with everyone. For Virgo spirit, what's the tea in Virgo's connection? Love on the brain, dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming. Yeah, I feel like this person, I'm not saying they're obsessed with you. I don't get that. I don't feel like a toxic energy. I do feel like there's a lot of chemistry. I do feel like mutually you both think about each other a lot. I don't want to just say it's all this person because I definitely don't think it's all this person. I think it's mutual. Very strong connection here. Let's take these. Bad karma, shine, and marrying for money. Maybe some of you are afraid this person may use you for money, some of you, there could be a fear. It could go both ways. If you are very abundant or if you have a very good financial standing, you may be fearful that this person may drain your bank account or may affect your stability, and that's where the questions come from. And then it could also be the other extreme, that if you're not very well off at this moment, you're wondering, how can I make this work? What can I even provide for this person? I'm not well off. I'm still trying to figure myself out. And those were those issues, those worries, that's what's coming through. Some of you, again, maybe there's some type of documentation. Someone could be afraid of being used for what you can give. I'm getting this strongly. I don't know if this is connecting a different connection that you could have had, or someone is connected to a different connection, because I feel like these two cards are coming out. It's like parallel to whatever connection or is going on now. Um, some of you could have been just through it. You could have dealt with people who were just not that good for you. And this is what you're also questioning, after going through so many experiences. And this is why you're questioning your feelings. Maybe some of you, you haven't been able to experience this before. So this is what you're worried about or you're questioning. But let's get a hidden truth. For Virgo, what would your person say? What is the subconscious energy? I want to tell you how I feel. I also feel like there's this energy where I want to say both, but your person specifically, I feel like they could be holding back on how they really feel, not because they don't feel it, just because they don't want to scare you off. And some of you, not that you're not feeling strong feelings, but maybe you don't want to be that vulnerable yet. There's an issues with being vulnerable, exposing yourself in some way. It just comes from a protective mechanism, though. I hide behind material things. Give me one more for the Virgo. Just being near you is intoxicating. All right. And if you're not in any contact, if you're not in any contact with your person, what would they say to you this week? No contact situation, spirit. Emotional intimacy. I'm afraid to truly open up to you. Being raw and authentic with my emotions is something I'm working on. This is what I was just feeling. Unblock me. I miss you. Want to connect. Please unblock me, literally or energetically, so we can speak. I have a lot to say. I got that hangman energy. That is energy of being stuck. This person could be waiting for you to respond. I'm not telling you to unblock them, but they're definitely energetically wanting to speak to you for sure. Let's get a little advice, little oracle for Virgo. If you're still watching this, what is the person's, whoever is still watching this video, what do they need to hear this week? This has more to do with you than with them. The person still watching, let's pull this one. See the bigger picture. Interesting, Virgo. I feel, as I'm a Virgo myself, we're always so focused on the little things, we forget to see the big picture sometimes, and that's important to do. All right, thank you so much, Virgo, for watching. Have a great week.